Welcome to episode 4 of Live from the Shop at Big 3.
Now, from the Motorsports Mecca of Brunswick, Ohio, it's time for Big 3 Racing's Live from the Shop.
Sign. Door below the sign. Probably a good place to walk in. Walk in. There's a counter. Showroom. And a guy to greet you. His name happens to be Dustin.
Hello, welcome to Big 3.
If you end up in a gravel/asphalt grinding parking lot and a big garage door with no name on it whatsoever, that's probably not the best spot for you. Like most businesses, we have normal business hours. Ours happen to be Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 2. We are closed Sunday. You can contact us via phone, which is always the best way to get a hold of us. Somebody will answer it, take down a message if the right person's busy, and we will get back to you. We do have other avenues you get a hold of us, Facebook, Instagram, but we may not answer those outside of our business hours because a lot of us have families and whatnot we'd like to spend time with when we're not at work.
All right, Chuck here. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about our dyno that we have coming up that we do every year. This year it's going to be on May 28th, which is Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. So I kind of encourage everybody to come out there. It's a really good show. We have a lot of spectators here. We do a lot of dynos. We run about 30 cars on the dyno, 35 cars. We're able to squeeze in there. It's a real fast pace. We have a lot of fun with it. We have a lot of trophies. We do encourage import and domestic. So we have highest horsepower, highest torque. We do a big car show where we have import and domestic car show, top 3. We do really cool trophies. So it's not just like your normal cheap trophy. We do really big, elaborate trophies, all made out of old car parts. Something that you actually want to win. It's not your little baseball trophy or participation trophy. So it's really, really cool. We have live music. Last year we had 3 or 4 live bands. Huge soundstage setup, really good music. We do a lot of food, so we have hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks. The cost to enter is $60. For that, you get 3 pools on the dyno. We also, for the car show, it's $5 to enter. With either of those entries, you also get drink tickets, so you and your guests can get free drinks while you're here for those. We also have event T-shirts. We have different vendors come in. We have, like I said, the whole parkway here. If anybody's ever been here, we have a parkway that runs from 130th back, and we fill it. We line the whole thing up with it. We have a couple different ones, videos on our and stuff on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page, so you can see what we've done in the past. We do this in honor of a good friend that we lost, and then we also, all the proceeds, or most of the proceeds, go to the Jenna Foundation, which is out of Arizona. It's a really good foundation, so I kind of encourage everybody to come out, even if it's just for that. We have them come in and kind of tell what they do and what they're using the money for. And it's a really cool foundation, so you can even check them out too. Again, it's a Jenna Foundation, but it's a really good time. We fill the whole place up with people, so unless you've seen it or been here, you have no idea how many people can actually fit in our complex here. So it's absolutely amazing.
Hey guys, Dustin over at Big 3. I just wanted to, one thing I want to let you guys know that we do offer lots and lots of parts sales. It's actually a huge part of our business. Actually, a lot of people don't know that. Not only do we build the cars, but we do stock, a ton of the items that we have here on the shelf, for you. Even if the do-it-yourselfer guys, they don't want to make the 45-minute trek out to the big box retailer, they can come here. We have a ton of stuff here on the shelf. And if we don't have it here, usually it's a day or 2 away. So, one thing, for example, we do a ton of the NOS fittings, AN lines and fittings. We have pretty much everything you could think of. If we don't have it, it's a pretty rare item, which means it's probably a day away. AN lines and fittings, T-bolt clamps, V-band clamps, just anything along those lines. We try to stock a lot of that stuff. On top of that, we do a lot of other brands. We're huge with Holley. It's a big part of our business. A lot of Holley EFI. That's huge with us. FTI converters. We do work directly with those guys and do a lot of custom converters for people. So that's also really nice to be able to have that. We work really closely with Precision Turbo. Anything they sell, we can have. They're very quick. Usually 2 days is pretty realistic that you would have a turbo or wastegate blow-off valve from them within just a couple days. So it's really nice to be able to come out to somebody like us that we work with you. We're not just saying, hey, I don't care if it doesn't work. We want this to work for you. That's such a huge part of our business.
Hey guys, welcome back. Doing some more, I guess, custom profiles and car profiles. Right here I have Sean, better known on the internet world as Cadillac Sean. What year is your car? Is it a 77?
77 Coupe de Ville.
77 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Sean did an LS swap in it and ran it on nitrous for the last few years. After some convincing of mine, I convinced him to let me build him a turbo system. And this is one of those things that goes back to how we get catered to the do-it-yourselfers. Sean does all the work on this car himself, is extremely detail-oriented, but he's not a fabricator, so he enlisted my help with that. We built him a set of the Big 3 Racing turbo front forward-facing LS headers, custom downpipes, custom uppipes, custom exhaust, intercooler setup. Set him up on his Holley EFI, and also help him out with his tuning. Numbers are under wraps and we're still working on it, but I can tell you this car's you might get a mug with it. It's got twin S366s, 4-Warner turbos, like the pretty basic ones. Holley intake manifold, the Holley elbow. It's pretty much fit with all the Holley EFI goodies. The best so far has been with the nitrous.
1006.
1006, that's right. It's a 4,400-pound Cadillac going 1006s. We're looking to see an 890 pass is what we're looking for, and that's my own personal goal to happen before July.
I think it'll do it.
I think so too. Cadillac Sean's had a few of these cars. How long have you had this one?
I've had this one since 2011.
2011, and before you had one that went to Denmark with a big block Chevy in it.
Yeah, that one went 985 on motor.
So we're looking to go weights. What's the record for the fastest Cadillac right now, or what? Anything?
So far, the record on 8th mile is what was it? 540, I believe, is what it went in the 8th.
So we're looking at going 539. So that's another personal goal I just set for this car.
The new owner of the other Cadillac won't like it though.
No, he won't. He's gonna have to buy this one too. But again, really kick-ass car. If you look at if you get you any shots of the interior, it's all stock interior with an 850 cage wrapped around it.
Column shifted.
Manually shifted on the column, just like Grandma wanted. It's just a cool, different car. Look to see this one at the LS Fest this year. Look at this, seeing some of the no preps. What other events we looking at? Renegade.
Yeah, we'll be there. Renegade. We're gonna try and make any events I can make. Really.
Yeah. So
a lot of testing to do so far. So.
Stop by, check the car out, say hi. Sean's a cool dude. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, what's going on? Dustin over here at Big 3. Wanted to take a moment to talk about kind of a funny topic that comes up. Customers say the darndest things. Generally, I get all the phone calls here, 99% of the time. So naturally, I talk to almost all the customers. One we had, actually, even just this week, kind of a funny call. I take it, looking to get some work done on it. There was a little bit of concern, maybe our price was a little too high, whatever. So the natural thing that he said next, which cracked me up, was he wanted to know what our labor rate was for after hours, which I was kind of floored by. We have a couple labor rates, but they're all for our business hours. So anyways, that being said, I want to know what our after hours rate was, and wanted to go ahead and bring us some beer and some Swenson's, which I love Swenson's. Actually, I had it last night, but just want to make people know that that's not normal. You should probably not pay us a beer and Swenson's. We just like getting paid like our normal business. Like Dick's Sporting Goods or Walmart. You just pay and you leave and do your thing. So I thought that was pretty funny.
All right, hey guys, welcome live from the shop, kinda. Giving you a little update on the Duster, the Big Daddy Duster, and I'm here with John, Sam Squatch Cokes.
How's it going?
He actually lucked out and painted my car. He doesn't actually paint cars, so if anybody wants their car painted by John, too bad.
That's right.
That's
too
right.
bad.
You have to be selected by John to paint his car. So you see he's actually doing some wet sanding and buffing on it. New paint for the Duster this year. The 16-year-old paint job has worn out, and we did some upgrades to it. I guess we'll let the cat out of the bag of the winter updates on the Duster. First upgrades were obviously getting it painted, but the reason I had it painted is because we put some lightweight parts on it. Successfully shaved about 200 pounds off the way to the car as of right now. We have fiberglass fenders that aren't on here. They're painted and fitted, but I'm just keeping them off so I don't destroy them. I got new fiberglass bumpers.
fiberglass trunk lid and a flat fiberglass hood that are going on it, as well as some other secret lightweight stuff, steering column, things like that. John did an excellent job on it. You can't see it now, but you guys will see it in the summer. The fiberglass doesn't even look like fiberglass; it looks like straight steel. So I'll lie to your face when I see you guys and tell you it's steel, and it's all stock still. Went in the engine. We did billet rods in it. Upgraded Inconel exhaust valves, better stainless intake valves, morale lifters, 3/8 bush rods. And really that's about it. The motor's the same. The single turbo system's gone. We're going to have 2 Precision 76-75 turbochargers in it, in the grill. We also upgraded the transmission to an FTI built reed case power glide with all the goodies in it. We're going to see a set of RC component wheels on it this year, which is also going to help get some more weight out of the car. And eventually, hopefully by the end of the year, we're going to upgrade to a 25.5 cage, but we'll see if we have the funds and the time to do it, right? So you will see Big Daddy out. I plan to have it running for Dyno Day. I don't know if it'll be on the dyno for Dyno Day, but it should be all done and running. We got a lot of fabbing to do and a lot of work to do, so keep an eye out for this one. I'd like to thank John for painting it, taking care of it. I gave him an impossible task. I gave him a bunch of shit parts, and I said, I need my car back in 4 weeks. I said, I have to have it back in 6 weeks. I'd like it back in 4 weeks, and he got it done in 4 weeks, painted, and surprised me with picking it up. So,
5 weeks.
5 weeks, sorry. But he was sick a week. He was sick a week. So I'd like to thank John. Thank you. This is the guy for painting work.
Don't cry.
But you guys don't get to have him paint your shit, so you have to be selected. And so we're looking for his Cobra. We'll be doing some updates on his car over the winter as well. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and take a moment to introduce you to a really close friend of ours at the shop here, Chris Lane. He wanted to take a few minutes, kind of talk about one of the events, a huge event here in Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, I should say, that is going to be happening this summer.
Hi guys, my name is Chris, as Dustin said. I am one of the promoters, along with Mike Batdorf and AJ Fox, that runs Quaker City Motorsports Park for the King of Quaker No Prep Nationals this year. There will be 6 races. We'll have a couple of dates here of Sunday, May 14th, Sunday, June 11th, Sunday, July 16th, Sunday, August 13th, Friday, September 6th, and September 8th, Friday, October 6th. We have a couple of the classes that we're going to be running. We're going to be running a big tire class, a small tire class, a true street class, a street bike class, and a stick shift class. Like I said, all this will be happening at Quaker City Motorsports Park in Salem, Ohio, which is just a short drive down the road from here. All information you can be found as far as the rules and stricts of the class will be on Facebook and also be on Quaker City Motorsports Park's website. And should have a lot of fun. We have a lot of surprises in store for this year for a couple of the races. You'll be I hope you'll be real excited for it, and hope to see you out there.
If you guys weren't there last year, this was a huge event. This is probably one of the most full I've ever seen the stands at Quaker. There's a ton of excitement around it. If you've never been to no prep racing, it is freaking cool. Lots of people spinning. It's just exciting. In all fairness, I think that a lot of people got kind of hyped out or scared a little bit about the not having prep. So most of the guys there actually made their best passes they've ever made. So I wouldn't necessarily not come because of the no prep. A lot of people were a little bit nervous about that. But I'll tell you what, it is really cool. That is an event you do not want to miss. I really think that's one of the premier events in Ohio right now. So definitely can't wait to see you guys all out there.
So last Saturday, I was lucky enough to get a phone call from Paul Beardsley over at Driveway 42, and invited us to come out and make some passes. Not only just some passes on the new Driveway 42, but the very first pass on Driveway 42, which obviously I couldn't be more honored to do. I mean, the fact that he picked me out of everybody, I was really excited about that. So we were able to go out, and they called it 60-foot Nationals or the Burnout Nationals. So what they were trying to do is just to get some rubber down on the track, which obviously I didn't mind. I haven't really had the car out yet, so I decided that would be a great time. So I got to go out there. We got in a little early. We were able to do the very first burnout down the track, back it all back up, and then be able to do the very first pass. which I just turned it way down. But it was a great time. I ended up running it all the way out the 8th because, you know, why would you not do that if you're going to be able to go out and do the first pass? You're going to make it something. You're not just going to do a burnout or 60 feet. So I ran it all the way out and had a really good time with it. That place is absolutely amazing. Now they actually have some rubber down on the trim. The fact that it's completely different. If anybody has seen the pictures and seen what they're doing out there, it's great, but you actually have to go there and see it in person. Even if you just drive by on a Saturday or Sunday, and you'll probably see people working out there, but it is absolutely amazing. Not only did they turn the track around, they made it longer. It's 8th mile concrete. The transition is absolutely flawless. I hit it at well over 100 miles an hour at the 8th, and it is absolutely flawless. The way they have the theater seating is absolutely amazing. The timing system is going to be awesome. Just the whole grounds is just completely different than what they've ever had in the past or any other track I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of tracks all up and down the East Coast. Absolutely, completely different than anything else I've ever seen before. And they're the service that they're going to offer people, as far as how nice they are to everyone, greeting people, is just absolutely amazing so far. They ended up inviting a couple other people out there. We had probably 10 or 15 cars there doing burnouts and pulling the wheels. And I mean, it was an absolutely great time, and everybody was happy. And just to really have Dragway 42 back is absolutely amazing. And this year is going to be awesome. And can't wait to start racing there again. And again, we have our 2 races there in June and July. You can check their schedule or check ours on Facebook. And for our No ET Grudge Night. So we cannot wait to fill those stands and fill the staging lanes with cars for our No ET Wrong What You Brung drag race there. So definitely come check that stuff out, and definitely check out Dragway 42.
Thanks for watching Live from the Shop, Episode 4.